Okay, it is time for the nightly sleep journal. I have a treat for you guys tonight because it is, it was like 11:30, not even midnight yet. I think it might be midnight now, but I'm starting on, it is Aquarius, the day that it turns into Aquarius, when it comes to star signs. And I don't work with the solar zodiac as such, but I do work with something called applied star medicine, as expounded by Dr. Thomas von Rottenburg in Slovenia. And anyway, I'm going to read you this meditation that I'm going to bring into my sleep. And it is talking about the higher qualities and the balanced qualities of this entity that comes in now for the next 30 days. Today brings the power of reconciliation. It is not so much an outer reconciliation with other people, etc., but instead an inner reconciliation with ourselves and thus with life. Today is about inner contentment, inner acceptance. If we do not come to inner peace because we continually focus on what dissatisfies us instead of seeing what fulfills us in life, we cannot get any further in our development. If we do not recognize and appreciate fruits that life offers us, we will internally starve to death, even if we are blessed by a rich harvest. And he's working with an oil. I don't have the name of the oil, but it's pretty obscure. And the way Thomas works with essential oils is not aromatherapy. Anyway, here's the little oil. I'm going to open it up and, for what it's worth, have a smell and transmit that to you via YouTube. Isn't that great? Wow, very interesting. I connect to the being of today's oil and feel how it comes closer with its presence. I consciously open myself to the being of Aquarius and experience its presence in my whole being. Once again, I inwardly step into the fairy tale landscape in which I immersed yesterday. I ask the beings who accompany me today to take me a step further and move through the image of this landscape into its background. As if through a gate, I enter the sphere of the source that bears, nourishes, and sustains our entire life. I first perceive the mood and the atmosphere. What lives in this sphere? How alive is it? What images arise as expressions of this life power? How strong are they? How alive are they? It's meant to be a meditation. I ask today to be shown how far I consciously enliven and connect the power of my life source with my being, with my presence, and with my deeds. Am I aware enough of this power so that I am not just time to time touched by it, but continually, permanently imbued with it? Today I observe in complete freedom, without blaming myself for anything. I know that today I have the power of inner reconciliation as a strengthening force. So with great joy I look at all aspects of the source of my life that I do not yet fully live, because I know that it is my potential. I let myself be touched and feel the life power. As the next step, I open myself so much that I can be shown what the inner obstacles are. I ask for very specific images so I can understand exactly when, how, and where the way is. How can I use today's power of reconciliation to make a real step towards the source of life? How can I let go? Whom can I forgive? And what do I need to release in order to reach more deeply into the power of reconciliation and thereby into stillness? Then I dive into the image of the source of life again, especially into the feeling I experienced there, and take time to get to know it anew, to consciously experience it with all the cells of my body, to take it deeply into my being. I sink more deeply and more consciously into my own source. I let myself be carried by its power and its nourishment. I let it touch my core. With every breath I feel calmer. I experience the carrying power and the sense of inner security that is coursing through me. I am aware that I am able to experience this because I have landed more deeply in my own life's power. And after doing this individual meditation, you could pause it if you want to do it. Then there's a group bit at the end. I continue to be present in this inner event and feel it continue to work within me. Simultaneously, I experience the presence of the whole group and bring the experience in the form of colors into our shared space. With my inner eyes, I look at how our space changes when we all do this. I am in admiration and awe of the beautiful colors and color combinations. Together we expand this play of colors into the world and make it available as impulses to the spiritual world. We stay awake and present in this event. So it's a bit more esoteric for you all tonight. Didn't expect to go this way, but that's just how it happened. Guess I felt a bit renewed after a shower. I haven't been able to take a shower for 2 days because there was no hot water happening. And yeah, also for 2 days, the ceiling has been raining. So as my neighbors and friends said, God, if that was me, I would be up there to the landlords and saying like, what the hell? How am I expected to live in this where like there was about 20 different leaks springing from the ceiling? I kid you not. I videoed it and I have photos of it, but I was also most of the time running to get another pan or pot or baking tin or bowl or basin or something to go under these leaks. And anyway, so my neighbor was saying, this is dangerous, electricity and water. My friend was saying like, you know, they expect you to pay rent to live in this kind of like crazy condition. Yeah, well, I believe that they were doing their best, and I told them that it was leaking and they said they'd shut off the water, and it did go quiet because believe me, when it's leaking you hear this amazing percussive orchestra outside in the living room where it was happening. And but then it started again, but only like maybe 5 leaks or so anyway. And so they said, well, we turned off the water, so it's just the residual stuff, like the concrete that is surrounding the pipes, which are leaking because they just got new radiators put in up above me. And like my friend said, like that whole thing is going to collapse, and you know, aren't they worried about that? Well, I don't know. And I just thought, well, you know, I trust that they're doing the best that they can. It is Sunday, or it was Sunday today. Technically speaking, it's Monday now where I live. I noticed that YouTube publishes it because I think YouTube, it's based in on the, well, anyway, in North America and not over here in Europe. So it's nearing 10 minutes. It's very long. I better go now. And I'm going to go to bed. Sorry, I just got a little WhatsApp message there which distracted me for a second. So tomorrow's Monday. I can't wait. Okay, bye for now and have a fantastic night of healing slumber, which I intend to catch too. Slán inis.